Hello and welcome back to episode 17, XCOM 2 War of the Chosen modded. We have killed a warlock. Last episode, absolute banger. The warlock is dead. Not long live the warlock, the opposite of that. So we've got a lovely supply raid mission on deck. And main kind of priorities, get the Avatar project just kicked back into line a little bit, which means going after one of these bases. We're obviously finishing making contact here as well, which is going to unlock the next kind of story mission. Actually, am I actually doing stuff in the Shadow Chamber right now? I don't think I am. I should really be doing some research here. Yeah, we should. What are we already... Oh. We do want to do this. I am going to suspend the other research. It's fine. We need to get that done. I was just conscious that we weren't actually progressing towards our key objectives here. So we have a supply raid mission on deck. Where is it? There it is. Right. So we've got 6 advanced priests. Sectoids. This again is very, very mind control-y. Energy signature resistance, just high levels of psionic enemies. Well, yeah, there they are. So we need to raid the Advent train. So this should be pretty straightforward. But again, this is probably going to be full send on the mine shields here to deal with their BS. Obviously, going to have some tired soldiers. So let's make everything available. Okay. Viking, you're out. We've got Ewaf, we've got Jonty, we've got Dan Mother on support. Lockett is back. Only thing is, if you look at the energy here, I'm going to actually probably... We might take you, we'll see. Even though Lockett's available, it's only just available. I don't want to do too much. I think we take Shakes here on Marksman for sure. We've got Rosado, we've got Doom, we've got content. It's more about what we want. We've got an agent in here. So... Squad composition, definitely want you on medkit, and definitely want you on mine shield. You've got your carbine, which is good. Shakes, get the nice Gauss rifle on deck. Travel light, and we could just literally stack the mine shields again. It's not the worst idea, especially with this mission type. I do wish I had the disruptor rifle for now though, because that could actually be extremely useful. Now there's no reason for you to have a medkit, so I think we go grenade. I think what we're going to do here, we're going to get Rosaldo out here because he's another one of my grenadiers, right, that we need to start leveling up. Also means we can get the frost bomb on him, and I will go for actually damage grenade, so he's good to go. Just make sure he's got a decent weapon, because we have a lot of nice mag rifles that we're now stitching together. So he's good. Jonty, this, just make sure you've got a decent mag rifle, mate. Mag shorty is good. He's happy. And then Waff, probably again, we stick on a mine shield here. And with him, I'm actually going to go travel light because I want the kind of movement on him that he's a ranger. So we've got a good squad composition here. Now, don't have a mind control on Rosaldo here, so do I need one? Probably yes. So we cannot get mind controlled. Let's go and get these supplies back. Do we need to take Storm is another question that's on my mind again, just because I do want to assault a facility soon. So do we actually take this as an opportunity? I mean, we could take Viking. She's new. I would rather maybe take one of the actual boys there. Let's take content. Content can go. Definitely do this and then this. So okay, we're going to take content as an additional ranger. Load out. Now I haven't got that many shard guns available. I have. Okay, never mind. Let's take that one. Okay. So I think, long story short, this should be a good enough squad to deal with this, so let's go. Also, as well, obviously, nice chance to get some levels.
Sky Ranger deployed. In position to drop.
Go. I always like B squad missions. They just feel nice. Something about a B squad mission that feels nice. Although John T and EOF technically not B squad, they're probably more A, but you know, B plus squad.
Local resistance operatives have managed to shut down an advent train that was passing through this area. As of yet, the aliens haven't managed to secure the location, so we're moving in to take advantage. Neutralize any hostile contacts in the AO. Secure the site.
Yeah, I think it's a good judgment call actually giving Lockett and Storm a bit of a rest here, just so we're fully good. Because this way you don't want to end up with Shaken, because that's a problem. Right, there's an advent train somewhere. Here is the train track, so I'm going to work on that assumption. Nice sniping up here, so we're going to head towards that. Okay, so let's actually get Shakes rolling out then. Content, we have concealment here, so we're actually reasonably good here. Den Mother, obviously we need to remember we've got grapple as well. We're just going to single move everybody just for the time being, kind of as far as they can go, on the basis that
We've got a hostile squad here.
okay, there's a lot of fucking priests here. I'm tempted to get EWAF straight out like here. Also, Den Mother can probably hit this. We could then run Shakes up. Can he actually get up there to cover? Fuck off. Just want to get to there. I'm one space out. Okay, so the fact that we've picked these up is decent. So I'm thinking, like, for example, having Rosaldo out here would be great. And then I've got my Rangers and John T. So where could content get to? I think actually the Rangers need to be closer. So let's take our friend EWAF up here.
Moving.
So we're in a prime position for next turn. Let's take content up the middle. I'm going to bank to this right-hand side here, and we'll have to remaneuver. John's got obviously assault rifles. He's got slightly more range, so I'm actually going to just chuck him here. Den Mother, I think, can dip there. Shakes, I think for the interests of this fight, I will actually pull you in here, so you're at least going to have a shot next turn. All right, we're not going to get the elevation we want, but we've at least got the shot. And then actually, Rosada can get out to there. That's kind of good, I think. And then obviously we're just setting up here for next turn to give these boys a whack or two. See where they move, obviously, but we've kind of positioned ourselves pretty nicely, actually heading left, which is not ideal. Some fairly chunky health bars on display. So I guess there's a question now, are we going to remaneuver here? Now, the only thing with remaneuvering is... right, the real thing here is I'd love Rosaldo to start us off with a grenade and hit all of them, and then I'm going to just basically turbo run the Overwatch shots. So, any problem is, Shakes, he can see them from here. Okay, I think I'm running like a global Overwatch here on everybody. I might move John a little bit closer just to get him into a nicer Overwatch position. I prefer that position, probably. I would probably want to bump content forward to here as well. Again, I just want to make these shots like as good as humanly possible. So if you're in here, give me an Overwatch. We haven't done a big Overwatch turn in a while, and it's been a while. It's been a minute since we've, you know, given them a full send Overwatch turn. But because we get the bonus from being, give me a long watch. Obviously, we get the aim bonus from being concealed, so it is kind of worth it. Basically, there's no, you just don't get any Overwatch penalty here. And then Rosaldo, I could move him, but the fact that I can hit everybody without moving makes me feel really happy about this. So we're revealing, but we should be able to get a nice triple hit. Good damage spread. Just need the boys to mop them up. Let's go. Hello. Come on, Shakes. Dunk him. See ya. Oh, we get a miss on that one. Jonty did hit him though. Come on. That's 10. He's got to be dead, right? Or is he stasis? Okay, this could be the problem. He has actually sustained, so he will be back and in greater number. Alright, we're gonna get a turn. We're gonna get another turn though. So this guy is gonna. Oh, Den Mother still had a shot in the can. That's huge. He's gonna run back. Shakes. He's actually gonna try and stasis content. Now the mind shield doesn't stop that, does it? Because it's mind control, no. But it's fine. As soon as we kill that guy, he is deaded. So Shakes has a 70 like down range. I haven't really got any abilities where I can guarantee damage. Nobody's got okay, you actually could just grapple the loot for me. That would actually be enormous. Love that ability, by the way. A laser sight, fine. Not the best, not the worst. I want to realistically kill this guy without moving too much. I don't want to pull anything else. So I might just actually see if Shakes has got the minerals here to deal with this guy. He has. Of course he has. Nice. That means we can play a little bit passive now until we're up here. So what we can do is just tuck Rosaldo back in. And then I'm probably going to run like a smart Overwatch here realistically on everyone. Because just want to see if anything will, we're under no time pressure. We've just got to seize the supplies. So see if anything crosses our path and then we'll push out. Lovely. Right, now I do kind of want to we know that the train is over here, so we do kind of want to start going left. So let's kind of do that with Den Mother probably. Just because we are just a little bit spread across this area. I'm going to send her out here and just see what we pick up. Okay, we pick up stuff immediately. 3 sectoids. Interesting. Okay, now, obviously I love Storm here right now. I can pull someone towards me to actually improve their position in the fight. Right, can Shakes see anyone? Yeah, we got an 80 on this guy. Would be probably the sensible thing to do to try and do this first. Thing with sectors is they're going to mind control, they're going to do all that shit, and they can't do it to us because we've pre-prepared. So I think we take an 80% here and see if this hits. Does. It's huge. Other thing with Den Mother as well, right? We have got grapple hook with her, so I could reposition and still do some damage. The only problem is I can't really grapple to anywhere with cover, so I would be exposed if we did that. Okay, so Content can move up the middle. He can also go for a slash, but that's not as good as run and slice. Although EWAF's got take under, right? Now take under doesn't end the turn, so he can take under this guy, and then I can pull him back. But that guarantees me a kill on a sectoid, so I'm going to do that. And we'll see if we pull anything else for 1. Also, as well, could then use him to try and kill something else. Because he's now got... Okay, I'm gonna leave his reposition on the table. Now, I've also got Rosaldo here. Now, I have got a Frost Bomb. I don't think a Frost Bomb is necessary. The only thing is, they are not close to me, I think, is a fair assessment. So, EWAF probably is realistically going to have to peel back. Now, annoyingly, he can't peel back to behind here, which is where I would want him. So it's just going to come down to what we can actually do to kill these guys. Because obviously we used Rosaldo's grenade in the first instance. Now I can get shots, but they're not going to be good. So really, this is probably going to come down to someone hitting a shot that's got limited... Yeah, this is going to come down to someone hitting a 50%er essentially, and we'll see if we can then do what we can from there. But we're kind of going to be... I think all of our turns realistically are going to be this. Trying to do something. I can't get in grenade range either. We don't have It says we would have a target preview from here. You can see that on my screen, right? Because I would prefer full cover for John. I guess because it's out the window, right? You can see him. So let's dip into full here, and then we will take a 50. Again, we're just rolling the dice on these because of distance. That's enormous, though. That probably means a kill, potentially. Right, so Den Mother now has a 72 on this guy and would kill it if we hit. So that's a good option. So that's another one potentially down. EWAF has a 63. Could also go for a slash from cover, actually. Could also slash from here and would then be in cover. I'm going to prefer that move. Huge. I've got a feeling I'm going to pull something, but... Right on cute. Probably could have gone with Den Mother on that because he's now in a precarious position. Now, so realistically now we want to deal with this guy. So what I'm tempted to do here is we conceal and we double run like back here. I'm prepping for next turn to kill this thing. Den Mother now has a 40. Oh, we can reposition EWAF. Oh, reposition the kid. Yeah. Oh, it's insane. We're so good at this game. Oh, that's fun. That's a fun ride. Okay. What these two boys got up their sleeve? Stasis, Holy Warrior, some bullshit like that. Stasising my Ranger is a little bit annoying. I'm not going to lie. I'll probably be looking for Den Mother to grapple next turn herself, though, and get up there. So please don't stasis her. You twat. Okay. Now, the good thing is we've got content on the flank. He is moving. But these guys are going to be stasis for a little while now. Shakes also needs to reload, which is a problem. So we're probably going to reload and then take full cover with him, I guess. Probably all we can do. Now, content. Can I get you on a flank on... Where have they gone? Actually, they're like here somewhere. This is... Yeah, so he's going to have a target he's going to have flank shots from here. The only thing is, I need to be very mindful. The sectoid did only just go back here. So I think with content, he would actually have a target from here. I'm just thinking with the shotgun, it's going to be all going to come down to distance, essentially. We could also grenade, but we do not want to destroy the supplies. So I'm just going to have a look. I'm just going to have a little look at the percentages. I might keep him concealed here. Yeah, 55 is no bueno. Now, what we could do here is that we'd actually go for like a double frost bomb here. So what's the range? Okay, I'd be able to hit 1, probably not 2. But if we dip Rosado in here, if I can at least frost bomb 1, I'm just buying myself a little bit of time. I think we take him to full. And then we see, can we get the double frost bomb splash? No, we can't. I think we just then, you know, it's premature. Do we need to do it? That's a question. I've got 50%. John T's in full. Oh, you don't be a prick. I just want to go there. He can't see them from where he is. I'm tempted to make like a dash with him. I need to get someone back in the fight. He has also got a grenade. But this position, whilst good, has also, for some reason, cucked him a touch. Now, I can get back out here with a target preview. So if I was going to double run there anyway, I may as well have a look from here and see what we can do. 63 ain't bad. I'm actually going to rip that. Predictable. Right. So I am actually kind of tempted to maybe make a little bit more progress. The only thing that concerns me is the sectoid picking him up on a flank and then revealing him. So that does concern me. But we could also get in here and be concealed. So I'm going to do that with him. And then Ross, I think that miss has kind of just made a decision for me that let's just slow the pace of this down a touch in the absence of not having that many soldiers functional. May live to regret that. But we'll see. Right, stasis has ended. And that stasis is on cooldown now. So it's only really this guy that's going to do anything unless the sectoid comes back into play. He's going to go for some kind of flank. Right, Overwatch. Okie doke. So Shakes can hit this. It gets the increased aim because it is frozen. Now, have I got anybody with lightning reflexes to get this Overwatch off? The answer to that question is no. What's that ability? Okay, so I'm thinking with, as EWAF got lightning reflexes, he's got Shadow Strike. Ugh. Pretty horrible on all kind of forms here. That I don't have anybody that can break this Overwatch, unless somebody can get a grenade there, because that would actually take the Overwatch off. Now the thing is, you do not want to damage the supplies here, but this would also potentially put this guy in kill range. So I'm going to break concealment with content here. Puts him in kill range for EWAF as well for a, and it just means I've got now freedom to. I think Shakes takes this. It's an 88%. We can put this thing on kind of under half HP. Yeah, nice. So that's good. Only thing is, because they can stasis, obviously it's can be a little bit touchy. I can actually get Rosaldo to a flank position here on this guy, which is huge. Do need to remember that I've got Den Mother as well. We can and I might actually have a look at grappling up here and seeing what the shot is when we move to cover, because she can just grapple for free. Gonna have 94 and an 86. So what we do, we pop her in cover, obviously, before we shoot. And then, so do we finish this guy at 95 or take a swing at this guy on 88? Now, fact of the matter is, I've got Rosaldo who can get a flank on this guy. Can EWAF get in range for a slash? Yes, on both. So he can actually do that on both. John T as well. I'm going to work on the assumption I can get him to a shooting position, which we can, which will probably be okay. Yeah. All right. So I think let's go with, because this guy's frozen. He's going to do nothing. So let's lead on this guy. It's a worse shot, but let's. Okay, he didn't sustain then, which is kind of huge. So now really, I don't want to have to sprint someone in here. So I'd like someone to finish this guy now. So I'm actually going to dip Rosaldo in here. And I would very much like him. It's only 68, man. Ugh. Now we could also run EWAF in here and have a look at the shot before we commit to a slice and dice. So let's do that. Again, I just don't want to trigger another pod here if I can help it. He's got 61. John, get moving. And what have you got? 65. Good shot. Okay. We can all chill. Right. Give me an Overwatch. Rosaldo, give me an Overwatch. Alright, we handled that quite well. Slowed the pace of the fight. Okay, Shakes, you really, really need to be in the fight in an elevated position. Right, the only problem I've got now is that I've kind of blown my concealment. Now we know there's another sectoid back here. So I'm going to send John up here. I want to try and pick this sectoid up. The chances are it's joined another pod. That is their kind of the play that they will do. So really now we are just kind of, I don't want to move past this line ideally now with anybody. I would just like to get the squad back together and kind of pushing. So let's just dip Ross in here. We just want to be a tight cohesive unit here when we do inevitably hit whatever's going to happen next. So Den Mother, I think for now go here, probably going to double run her. Just want to have everybody back together. Yeah, let's just, we're going to play another turn here of kind of chill XCOM, and then also we could go for this high cover, but I just worry that he's going to be too far away, so we'll take Shakes up the middle to here, and then again here what we'll do on any of the boys who can, like EWAF, let's just stick a single reload in. Everybody else, because you've got rifles, basically just give me an Overwatch. John could actually have done with a reload then, that's kind of a mistake. Because he's only got one left in the chamber, but it's okay. Right, so we're just inching forwards now, just taking the good cover. Don't pick anything. Content. Yep.
I'm on it.
Still nothing, okay. So we've set a new line of the battlefield here, which we're not going to cross. Okay, still pick nothing. Okay, cool. Alright, EWAF hit here.
Seems doable.
Dem mother. Not ideal. Wondering, probably more likely to be the left side of the train, but kind of not too fussed. Dem mother here. Shakes. Yeah, give me this position.
Moving to position.
Also as well with Shakes, if we do end up in a... I am actually going to stick a reload on him. I am going to reload John now as well. And then everybody else can just give me a smart Overwatch. So we at least have a few shots here. If anything does literally walk into us and fall into our lap. Okay, which might be happening.
Holding position.
And here they come. Hello. The whiff.
Come on, focus. Advent train.
Out of the gate. Another whiff.
Adjusting sights.
Nice shot, mate. Huge. Straight down the pipe.
I nicked them.
Not great to get 3 misses there, but it is what it is, I suppose. Okay, right. Shakes. What have we got? Now we've got lightning hands, so we can try and pistol whip someone. It's only 45, but I think it's worth it. It's worth having a little crack at him. It's more than worth having a crack at him. That gives EWAF take under now. So that's kind of enormous because we take under and then I can obviously maneuver him. Now the other thing is this guy can sustain, so we need to be mindful of that, which he has done. Oh, piercing now. All right. Could give Shakes an opportunity to go turret swinging. So he has sustained. So now we could also dip in here for a melee attack against this guy because I think that would kill it because of the melee vulnerability. So that's a really good option for us. Now this guy here, Jonty, should be able to flank this guy reasonably well, and content, and maybe Dem Mother. Is her grapple back off cooldown? It is. So she could even go for a little hit here, but with this turret I feel really uncomfortable about that because there is no cover up here for her. But I could grapple her to reposition and flank this guy, which actually probably is the play. So because I can cover a lot of ground here, grapple her all the way almost, and she's still then going to have her movement left. So she's here. Then what we can do is dip down into here. Now it doesn't like that position because of the sectoid, but I'm going to kill the sectoid in a minute. So she then kind of drops down here and is going to have a really nice flank shot against this guy. 94%. Let's go. Hopefully then John T can follow up. Good damage. 7. So Shakes now then 66. Now Shakes realistically, as I said, is furthest back, so he probably takes this shot. I love it. I just love it. Now this makes me, because that guy's dead, it makes me really comfortable to actually do what I was going to do with the EWAF here, which is to just knife this guy in the face. It's 93%, but if it hits, it kills. That's enormous again. I really need to get like implaceable, untouchable on EWAF so that when he kills stuff, he can't be killed and all that good shit. Right, you, my little friend. Now, I can actually go for this. Melee vulnerability probably will kill it, and that is a cover position. I think we try that. If it hits, it's dead. Fuck. Missed an 82% there. Right, only problem now is John T positionally is kind of cucked, so I'm going to need to probably double bank him over here to help deal with this shit in a minute. Rosaldo, though, probably can get a reasonable shot off on this guy. Now, this guy obviously is going to come back as well, so I'm actually going to take Rosaldo here, give him a little bit of elevation, and a 52. I might be overwatching him to deal with this guy when he comes out of stasis. John, his movement is actually borderline horrific. I'm thinking about him a reposition, to be honest. And then you're going to give me an overwatch. So if we'd have hit the slash on the sectoid, that would have been great. You can try and mind control me if you want. I'm good. We are immune. Okay. Oh, because we stunned this guy for 2 turns, he doesn't come back up straight away. Okay, this is nice now. Okay, and we're actually out of range of the turret, so I'd like to deal with this without actually using the turret. Now, do we give content a chance at redemption? Yes. He successfully redeems himself. Now, what's key here is that this guy is going to wake up. So I want to have, and also I want to give Shakes a decent swing at this. So I'm actually going to take Shakes over here. Full cover, a little bit of elevation. But I don't want to move forward until this guy's dead. I don't want to engage this turret yet. So I'm going to stick a reload on Shakes. Rosaldo, I am going to reload. Oh, it's free, so it doesn't matter. Right, so really, I'm just playing Overwatch fun here. So when this guy wakes up, I've got at least 3 or 4 shots to take him out. So you give me an Overwatch. John, I don't want to get this turret in range. So just leapfrog a tiny bit, but do not engage the turret. Give me an Overwatch. Now, Den Mother, you can. I want you to fold back in now. So she could do with a reload actually. So fold in and reload. Use this as an opportunity for her to get a little bit back. EWAF is good. Actually, his position is great. So I'm just going to overwatch him. When this guy wakes up, I just want someone to pop him in the face, basically, as soon as he moves. Like now. Nice. Right. We're good. Oh. I was excited about killing the turret. Oh, flawless. That was good. We needed that. We needed just a nice, stable mission to get ourselves past the, the adrenaline rush that was the Warlock fight. So that's good. It's fairly comfortable. Right. Any key to continue. Let's go. Right. Any promotions would be lovely. But yeah, I'd love to get some of those extra abilities I discussed on EWAF. Would be huge. Right, Shakes upgrade. So face off. I love face off. Such a good ability. Dense smoke is crap. Infiltrator. I love face off. Just pistol whipping everybody is just so fun. Has he got anything else? 25 dodge against attacks within 4 tiles isn't going to be great for a sniper. Never going to happen. Sidearm specialist. 1 damage with secondaries is pretty good with the pistol actually. Assassinate. Rocketeer. I actually kind of like this. +1 damage with secondary weapons with his pistols. Pretty decent. So we'll take that. Rosaldo also gets promoted huge. Shredder is so good. Surprise and Infighter. We take Shredder. Armor Pierce is OP. And then EWAF did also. He's now captain. Okay. Driven by Vengeance. When you get hit, you gain 5 aim and 10 grip for the next turn. And 3 will permanently. Okay. Interesting. Blend we know is good. Breaching round. I'm probably going to take the blend because You know, blend conceal combo with these guys is always great. Also, if I was to give him, you know, he could just have shadow step, phantom, conceal, blend. Like, he could just be literally the fucking ninja. So we'll take blend. Okay, good job. Bond available between Jonty and Shakes. Let's go. There's another bond there that helps. Right, we've got a laser sight and we've got all this stuff. Cool. Excellent. Right, so really I want to finish making contacts with this region, which I've only got a day left on. Yeah. We know what that is, don't we? We know what that is. Oh no, right, think. We know alien rulers are going to be next on my agenda, but I just need to kind of just mop up some of these admin tasks, and then the next job is cracking on with the facility. Okay. Okay, Western Europe next. Okay, so we now have the mission here. So we've got to complete the Black Site Vial Coordinates mission, which is here. We've also got the Codex Brain mission, which is here. So my next actual priority for contacts is actually going to be, we've got 6 of 8 because I've got the facility staffed. So actually we really want to make contact with Australia to get across here. So that's going to be next priority. We've got Illyrium crystals and alloys and stuff here, which is fine. We've got a reduced contact cross. We've got alloys. I'm thinking we just jump to making contact almost like straight away. I'm not too fussed about alloys and stuff for the minute. Debris clearing in 2. Codex in 12. Supply drop in 5. So if we make contact down here, we are just piecing together. Oh, we need intel. Bollocks. Right, so we need a mission with intel. So, right, I think in that case then, we are going to scan here and take the multiple kind of alloys thing. Then if all soldiers are good, we could then think about a double mission. This is now cleared. Power relay. I want to start clearing this now. So you could start on it. I don't care how long it takes almost. I need the facilities. I've got staff to keep me up with the numbers. So let's scan. Yeah, you ain't got your little friend anymore though, have you? Right, resistance contacts +1 gives us that card. Gained XP, and we have a promotion on Emily Butler. Okay, nice. Now, what have we got covert-wise? Nothing to reduce Avatar Project, but we probably go for this now, because I can negate capture. So, a lieutenant has to go. And I think we send Viking then. +5 dodge on a ranger would be great, but I'm thinking that I need to keep Jay's shaking for 11 more days. If we want a facility, I'm going to need to keep a lot of these guys together. So we could actually stick with Fernandez because he has got run and slice and stuff. So we could actually send him. And then if I send another sergeant, which I could just send the skirmisher, we negate the capture and we get part 2 of this cooking. So let's do that. Let's keep scanning then. So basically, I just want to see mission-wise what comes up next. Because we can't be that far from another retaliation, potentially. Don't know. But this is getting scary, so we are going to have to act on a facility.
The aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
I kind of am moving fast, but I'm also not.
Incoming message for you, Commander.
Right, we're good. Right, let's see. So you get a bit of that. You can sabotage the Avenger. Right, dark events. XCOM will not be concealed. Okay. Alien seeks to overrun XCOM, placing extra chrysalids. That's fucking horrible. Okay, that is what we want to stop happening. Next retaliation. Okay, 3 weeks out. Right, cards wise, we haven't raised enough influence yet with the Reapers to really do anything. +1 resistance contact isn't great. Actually, the cards I've got are good. 331, 350 supplies is, we are jacked on supplies. So actually, have I got anything cooking in the proving grounds right now? I don't think I have, and I don't think I have for a little while. That's a problem. That's on me. Choose project. Right. So bulk cuts. A lot of these things are Exosuit would be nice. Spider suit would also be nice for the snipers. Blue screen rounds though is just so fucking broken. Or we could get Spark as well. Spark would be fun. Let's get a Spark. Right. And I need to remember to keep this on. I can't remember the last time I did one of these projects, so that's on me. Not very efficient, but we'll get a Spark, which will gives us another unit.
They've already got multiple facilities operating across the globe.
All right, we're good. We need to go for a facility next mission. So whatever happens.
The aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project. Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
Okay, right. We're stopping here. We are going for the facility. So I'm going to stop us here. We have to go for the facility. So thanks for watching episode 17. Episode 18, we are going after a facility, which means alien rulers and a load of bullshit. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on 18.